Hi everyone, this is Cherry Enchantress. I'm here with another pick a card reading, and this one is going to be for the month of September. This is your general reading for the month of September for anyone out there watching for 2021 in real time. So, like I do every month, I'm going to cover your love messages, like love, what's going to go in your love life, what will be happening maybe in career, money, or life path, and also spiritual and health and things like that. Whatever comes up, I'll address. Specifically, though, because September starts the Venus month and towards the end of September begins Libra season, we'll have a few more lovey-dovey cards too for you to see what energy you're going to have in your love life in September. So we have 3 piles here. This is pile 1 with the blue lace agate, pile 2 with the yellow calcite, and the apatite. It's kind of a blue apatite, blue-green apatite. All right, so let's take a deep breath in. Close your eyes, release your breath. Open your eyes and let them be drawn to the pile that's meant for you. You can always choose by number, by pile number 1, 2, or 3. You can choose by timestamp. Sometimes there's angel numbers in the timestamps that attract you. But it's more important to let your heart be your guide. You know, the solar plexus, between the heart chakra and the solar plexus, there's just this kind of gut feeling where you feel just drawn to something and you just know that's the one. That's how you usually choose. But if you're still feeling a little uncertain, you can definitely listen to all 3 piles and pick up on different things that resonate with you in each pile. So let's begin. Okay, here's pile number 1 with the blue lace agate. We're going to start off with some angel messages. These are the crystal angels, so they'll show us some crystals too that you can work with to help with your spiritual journey. You have amethyst, revealing your true self. As you allow others to know the real you, you'll feel loved for who you truly are. And the ruby, bless your heart. Reach out for emotional and spiritual support to heal and mend your heart. Okay, so I feel like you're going to be going through a healing process, but you're going to have a lot of help from spirit guides and other friends and family perhaps, or just you're going to feel this love energy, this protective energy and quality around you. Let's see what else from the energy oracle. Speaking of energy, so for your energy oracle, you have door to spirit. I feel like September's really going to be a month for you to tap into your energy, your spirit energy, to learn new things and try new maybe types of meditation, Reiki healing, or other things to really connect with your crown chakra and to go through that door where it's in an area that you may not have explored before, or trying different things that you haven't learned but you've been curious about. So now it's like your education is going to grow a little bit as far as your spirituality. Some of you may feel like an awakening of sorts, that sense of new beginnings, an expansive, energetic feeling, and maybe like even sort of a portal going into a realm where the beginnings can originate. There are orbs of lights around you that you may now kind of see a little more often and get an idea what they might be. Could be fairies, could represent angels. They're trying to lead you to deeper understanding of your eternal identity and this like deeper source of your true value. And it's a door that's opening up to unlimited potential for changes to happen in the core of your being, so there is this possibility that you're increasing your spiritual arts. The powers that you naturally have are vibrating at a higher frequency and deepening with the spirit world. You'll be becoming more intuitive, more aware of spirit's presence, and maybe more at peace and more in the now, and feeling every moment more preciously, So open up to the unexpected guidance and inspiration of spirit and to the magic and power of your true identity. Feel like you're going to be getting more downloads and more clues in which direction to go into. All right, let's see what your tarot card has to say. So we have the Knight of Wands. So this could be the beginning of a love visitor. The Wands represents passion and energy and enthusiasm and action. So someone possibly taking action towards you, or you being the one to take the action. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So stability and legacy and family life and contentment. This kind of how my day felt like this yesterday. It was just beautiful, full of family and pets and children, and it was just a really beautiful day with in-law family kind of situation. But yeah, you might experience some more of these kinds of occasions with people, or this could be an indication of something that's developing and growing between you and another person. They could be thinking, it's time now to make a move because this is my ultimate goal. And it could a lot be related to this kind of peace and serenity that you feel within yourself that's attracting abundance in all areas of your life. Okay, let's see what you got. So your whispers of romance is physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. So possibly getting into a physical situation with somebody, and romance, maybe dancing. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. Very nice. And your romantic fairy has to say, rendezvous. A private getaway for two is calling you. So you could be getting away with somebody. They might be coming to swoop you up to take you off on a romantic adventure. That would be nice. All right, let's see what your secret garden messages are. Beginning. See, don't be afraid to start small. It may feel a little weird at first, maybe. Maybe this is something that you've been building up for a long time but thought never was going to happen, and it's finally happening. Let's see. A transformation is about to occur. So very exciting. Let's see for we're going to use the Kipper, Mystical Kipper, and for your work situation, let's see what comes up. It looks like you're going to have some kind of change, positive change for the good. Could be travel, like some kind of movement, some kind of new direction, or just a little bit more excitement in the same field somehow. So it could all be related to your spiritual journey as well. And there's a transformation and lots of beginnings here. I feel like it's not so much something's ending, is that something is feeling renewed, like a new energy in the situation, and it starts with the spirit and within yourself. Okay, so let's see now what your charms have to say. Alrighty. So we have the Eiffel Tower. It could represent something French related. It can represent traveling and going to France, or knowing people in France. But it also could represent a destination, a place of some sort. That getaway could represent that. And also, when lately I've been seeing this tower, because it's a tower, as sort of a transmitter tower for you, sending out the signal to the universe about exactly what you want. So, oops. So we also have a lot of just different symbols of a similar thing, but different. Like they could all be landmarks and places that you visit, but they each also represent different things, like transmitting your truth and what you truly want to receive back to you. And then Big Ben represents London, but also represents divine timing, how everything works according to the plan of the universe. Then you have the painting, the palette here. So your work situation could have to do with art and your artistry. We have more French symbols. Ooh, I had dreams about Louisiana, I think, in New Orleans, but my heart goes out to Louisiana, and pray that they are able to recover quickly here. But yeah, we're all, it kind of represents how we're connected, and we should reach out to each other, even if it's just a spiritual kind of reaching out. So believe and be brave. Spirit is with you always. There's music here. You have the windmill of Holland, and you're protected. And you have an anchor, which means stability and setting out roots and stability and commitment and longevity. And pine cone could represent things that are about to happen in the fall season. And then you have the sun moon, the yin yang, and the twin flame symbol. And yeah, angels are here really guiding you, protecting you, helping through all of this, your whole journey. So beautifully protected. Maybe lend a hand, reach out to somebody, or somebody will reach out to you. Don't be afraid to receive those gifts. All right. Or working with your hands if you're an artist of some type. Well, I hope you like that. I'm going to move on to the next. If you're not a subscriber, please feel free to subscribe. And for all my subscribers, thanks for coming back. And I will see you at the next pile. If you're interested in watching all 3 piles, be my guest. If there's anything you need, check out the description box, and you can reach out to me to get a private reading. All right, moving on. And here's pile number 2 with the yellow calcite. All right, let's see what your angel messages are. These are kind of more crystal messages than anything, but you can see what crystals you might like to work with in the upcoming month of September. We have rhodochrosite. Be gentle with yourself. You've been through a lot and need time to heal and recover. So those of you that have been through a lot, or might be going through a lot by the time you watch this, then angels are out there giving you a big angelic hug. You also have opal. Let yourself sparkle and shine. You are guided to be bold and show your bigger than life side to the world. So part of your recovery from whatever is going on in your world will be to just say, you know what, I'm just going to be myself and show my stuff and be proud of who I am. All right. Now let's see. So let's kind of continue a spirit message, or let's see what else your energy says using the energy oracle. There you go. We've got the temple path. So you two are very connected and on your journey to the temple path. You might have orbs surrounding you. Pile 1 was feeling the orbs too. And The orbs could represent fairies or angels or ancestors, but these guides here are going to be giving you certain kind of directions to help you down your path. So you'll have a keener and clearer understanding of what your spiritual purpose is, and you'll be getting more support towards that way. So it's representing your spiritual evolution. Pile 1, I was sensing people going out and getting more education towards their spiritual evolution. And I feel like if you're watching all 3 piles, this could be you actually now, with all the new information you have, headed to the temple. And there is a beautiful like winding path that's going to lead you there. And the garden symbolizes this destiny that your soul has in mind for your lifetime. It's telling you that you're going to go through this special soul process. You're on a karmic path, and you're definitely heading in the right direction. Every choice you make is going to be very important towards your personal growth and your life lessons. So yeah, all those lights, the family, friends, angels, guides from the other worlds, they're helpers that assist you along the way. So you're welcome to call upon them anytime they're there. This morning, I had a beautiful family day yesterday, and then this morning I woke up very peacefully, and the first thing I saw on my phone was a meditation. I was like, oh yeah, I've done that meditation before to see my spirit guides and the masters, the ascended masters. And like, this one wasn't ascended masters. I thought it was at first. And when I went to meet my spirit guides, I have multiple ones, but this time it was Uriel who met me in this beautiful garden and gave me a beautiful message. I almost don't even remember it now. It was so peaceful, but Uriel was so full of light, so bright, I could barely even make out. And this particular Uriel looked masculine to me, though. He was very fair, but like very defined features, but so bright that it was hard to still see his features. Anyway, there's all kinds of stuff out there, and in media, some things, are not so great, but there's also so much beauty out there as well, and ways to tap in and learn how to connect and meditate and get closer in touch with your spirit guides. So try some of those things. Call upon your spirit guides and be open to the wisdom and inspiration that they have for you. This right now, specifically September and on, is a wonderful life expanding time for you. Keep your mind on your priorities, and your connection with everything, and being in the present and being in the now, and follow your higher intentions, and move. Let it move you. Feel like a joy and an uplifting feeling when you're moving forward and you're connecting with spirit and your higher self. And when you do that, you will also influence others and connect with them in a similar fashion that will help move them as well. And everyone will be feeling blessed in the moments, and that's what we need to do more of that. Just be blessed in our moments. All right, so let's see now what your tarot has to say. We have the Alchemia Tarot here. I couldn't wait to use it. So we have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is just full of love. She has a lot of psychic energy connected to her and strength. So you could be on a journey in any direction, whether it's love, career, or spirit, where you have to have courage, you have to be brave, but your role may be, as the feminine, your role may be the guiding light, or as the masculine, the protector, but you're working in conjunction with someone else here. Even if you can't stand next to this person for whatever reasons, you might be in separation, you are still working together spiritually in conjunction with another person. It's very Beauty and the Beast kind of energy that the two of you have, but it's a perfectly designed connection. So, and your part of it, or the feminine's part of it anyway, is the love energy, the pure unconditional love, the empathy, the kindness, the understanding. All right, so let's see what else in love, because September is a big love month. So let's see what the whispers of love say. Have faith. Trust your faith in this situation. And spiritual connection, like I was saying, a relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So you and this person are connected, and you're feeling like, do I know you from somewhere? And you've walked many lifetimes together. So have faith in that, trust in that you might have some kind of special soul bond, soul contract that you have to fulfill. You know, there are many types of soul contracts. There are the karmic contracts. There's also the twin flame contract as well. So sometimes one has to feel complete before the other one can continue. And so there could be a lot of you that are in a situation where one area, it feels like that you can't really move on in your connection with your twin flame, but that's not true. You are moving on. Every day you move on with your connection. Every day you're growing, whether you see it or not. You're really moving in the right direction, and you're having a lot of growth. Well, and even when the masculine, who oftentimes acts a little on the material side, still plays their part with their material growth as well. All right, let's see now what your secret garden messages are. You have, surprises are coming out. Venture down the rabbit hole. Okay, go see what's there. And you have potential. The littlest key can open the heaviest door. Yes, that is so true. Then your fairy, this is your romantic fairy message, is a healing connection. So your romance will transform your life. Trust in this. This is meant to be. It needs to be. It's part of your transformation. It's part of your healing. Okay, let's see now. We're going to get a Kipper message here. And we've got his thoughts. This is my Kipper. So his thoughts. Now, I was using the Kipper to give some kind of career message, but it could be somebody who's reviewed your resume and thinking, oh yes, I think I like this person, I think I'll get in touch with her. We could also represent your connection with your person, with a romantic situation. Some of you may not be in a romantic situation, and you will be by September, or the beginning stirrings of a romance will happen, or you might start dreaming of someone, or somebody will pop in your mind a little bit more, and that's this person thinking of you. But it could also very well, very practically, be just plain about somebody checking over your resume and thinking about reaching out to you. All right, so let's see now what your charms have to say. Okay. So you've got the magic carpet. So you could be taking a ride with somebody on a magical carpet ride somewhere, somehow. And the fact that it's magic could be that it's in another dimension, in your dreams, or someplace where you know that it's sort of formless, but it feels almost so real. You know, maybe you'll have one of those kind of dreams that feel so real. Then you have the fairy who, this is an earring that lost its match. So this is the fairy finding her match. So you very well could be finding your match in the month of September. And here you have the genie. The genie represents 3 wishes, so make a wish. It also represents freedom and power and using power wisely, so keep that in mind. We have the Eiffel Tower, which could represent French things. Oh my gosh, we have 2 Eiffel Towers. So normally I would say the Eiffel Tower represents like destinations, locations. That could be still true. But in this case, and also that transmitting to the universe your desires, like manifesting and sending out a signal. But what is interesting is this is twin signals being sent out. It's like you're mirroring somebody else's signal. You two are sending the same signal out to the universe for the same kind of result. There's a good hope here. And it's almost like this side of the saint charm is more appropriate. It's like pray for us. There's this energy between a couple here, and there you go, Saint Christopher. Saint Christopher is the patron saint of travelers, so there could be some traveling going on with the airplane here. And you too got the pine cone, so fall is full of abundance, especially with the cheese. This specific cheese makes me think of sharing because a piece is got cut out, and it makes me think that you're sharing it with somebody, that you have so much, so and it doesn't hurt just to give a little fraction of what you have, right? So that's a beautiful, there's going to be a sense of generosity, and that giving and that good hope and those prayers will all like be reciprocated back to you in all the parts in your life where your energy is going to be very good, where some fun surprises will come up that you maybe didn't expect in your love life and in your career. I feel like the temple path part, though, is pretty established, and you're just moving along the same path. You're just adding some new things, maybe some meditations that you haven't done before, little additional knowledge along the way. But as far as some of this other stuff, there are going to be a few surprises, but good surprises along the way. Well, I hope you like that, you guys. Thumbs up if you like it. Feel free to comment below. If you're a subscriber, hello subscribers. If you're not, please subscribe. I would like to have you on this channel with all the rest of my sparkles of light. If there's anything you need, check out the description box. You can see a bunch of links where you can get in touch with me, and also my email address if you want to reach out to me for a private reading. All right, I'm going to move on to the next. Alrighty, and here's pile number 3 with the Apatite. I think it's one of my favorite stones, crystals. Alrighty, let's see what your, speaking of crystals, let's see what your crystal angel messages are. So you can work with these crystals that show up in these cards, or you can, reach out to the angels, or both. So you have Sugalite. I had some Sugalite. I'm not sure where I put that. Own your divine power. Replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. And gold. Divine intervention. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. Very nice. So if you feel sort of stuck in a sort of codependent situation, or feel like you're overgiving, take a step back and think about it, and also reach out to the higher forces, specifically to God or the universe, and ask for a miracle. Ask and you shall receive. Definitely pray, and your prayers will be answered. All right, let's see now what your spirit messages or your energy message will be. Well, you got happy family, so beautiful. So the month of September will feel like everything is back into balance. things are feeling good with your family, or that you will meet somebody who has a family, or you will expand your family a little bit, or you will find kindreds out there. So family, like yesterday I had time with family, and it was really beautiful. Like part of the family that I never connected with before, and definitely it was about closeness and fun and caring. The rainbow here is representing joy and celebration. It could also represent your chakras aligned and feeling really good and high energy. Just if you have the opportunity to go to a party or go spend time with family, maybe that experience will be a good healing experience. The value that you find in loving relative or friend brings a high vibration to your life force. Even if you're distracted or busy, or you just feel like you don't want to deal with it, you're already making assumptions and expectations of how spending time with family might turn out. Don't prejudge it. Open up and let the positive energy flow. That's what I did yesterday. I thought nothing's going to be wrong and everything's going to be right, and it's going to be a beautiful experience, and it totally was. So, and definitely make this part of your priorities for September. If you're single though, and you see this card, it could represent somebody coming into your life. Sorry, I had to cough. Somebody coming into your life who might have some kids already. I know a lot of you out there just, oh, I would never do that. But believe me, it's not as, it's more incredible than you think. When, you know, a person falling for a parent, that person has so much richness in their character, more than a single person ever could. So I don't think that you should put limits on anything when it comes to love. If you love somebody and they have kids from a previous marriage or whatever, or even if they have a very strong attachment to their dog or whatever pet, give them a chance. This ready-made family might bring some challenges, but it could be your destiny in this lifetime. But in general, for the majority of you, this is just about celebrations, parties, and weddings even, and could be an anniversary or any other kind of celebration. Okay. So, and some of you is like Rosh Hashanah. Happy Rosh Hashanah in September. So we have here the Tarot, Alchemia Tarot. Can't wait to use this. Let's see what your tarot is telling you. So you have the Knight of Pentacles. So the first thing I think of when I see the Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady wins the race. This is action. It almost looks like he's taking a break in the action, but he has strong purpose and strong intention. So even if there's no actual physical movement, there's the energetic movement is still there. The focus in the eyes, the focus in the heart chakra, all pointing into a certain direction. Maybe I had to take a pause to let the horse drink some water, but it doesn't mean that he's not arriving. So this is a little bit about divine timing and how everything happens at the right time, in the right place, for the right reasons. All right. Let's see what else. And then you have Temperance. So I see Temperance as she is an angel that balances things, but these two cups could represent you and another person. Could represent two sides of your energy. It could also represent, how like water and air make rainbows. So all kinds of clues here. Also, this reminds me a little bit about my dream and how there's an angel there, and that was Uriel. So Temperance can represent Uriel. Sometimes Uriel is represented by a female and sometimes a male. But, angels don't have real specific genders. I don't know. I shouldn't say that, because Gabriel and Michael are quite the masculine warriors. But most of the other ones have sort of a nice neutral energy about them. And they're all very protective, and they're all a bit of a warrior when you need them to be. But Temperance is definitely about moderation and calmness and tranquility and balance. And it goes really good with this timing. So this is about patience. Patience, everything is going to unfold in its proper time. And there's could be also healing happening here as well. All right, so let's see. Let's see what your secret garden messages are. You have serenity. See, she is also about serenity. Value quiet days with only the rustling of leaves breaking the silence. I love that. And we're going to be getting some of those kind of days when the fall comes around. It takes a little longer for the fall to come to Houston. And then we have discover. Look at the early dewdrops before they disappear with the morning sun. So those are ways to find peace and tranquility in the moments. It's going to be real important to focus on the now and the present and the moments. That will help you so much when it comes to patience. Because I think people who lack patience sometimes are the ones that are looking forward into the future too much. You know, it reminds me of that scene with Yoda and Luke Skywalker, you know, always his mind on where he's going, you know, never on the now, never on the present. You know, it's, you know, this desire to seek adventure and excitement and the ultimate goal. And I understand that, you know, a lot of our games and the things that we play and do have to do with goals and achieving a certain outcome, and it's natural to feel a high from that, but it's important to smell the roses along the way, and that's what I think Spirit is trying to tell you here. So let's see what about some more love messages from the Whispers of Love. Ooh, you got a true love here. This love is once in a lifetime. So don't look the gift horse in the mouth, or whatever the saying goes. It's like, don't blow it off. Don't think it's any old thing. It is once in a lifetime love, and it's gonna need a lot of tender loving care and patience and understanding for it to come towards you completely and fully. And then we have take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. So definitely, when this arrives, give it a chance. Don't shut it down or shut it off. Or for some of you, it might be taking a leap of faith. Even if that leap of faith is very quiet, calm, slow, and steady movement, it's still faith. It's still headed in the right direction. All right, let's see what your romantic fairy has to say. Ooh, magnetism. There is a gravitational pull to each other. So some of you might be meeting at a party, maybe, and you'll be attracted to somebody. Some of you may already know a person that you're attracted to, and finally, after some long journey, you will be getting closer and closer to this moment where you can be together, take a chance on each other. So it all depends on where you are in your love journey, but either way, I feel like it's a nice, attractive time, a good high energy for love. It's important to put yourself first, though, when it comes to this, to not keep accepting second best and not giving out of making peace. You know, you can have peace and tranquility and serenity, but don't give up your dreams and your desires just to make the peace, right? You can find your own personal peace through the right kind of connection, through true love. All right, so let's see if we can get a little work message too from the Kipper. So we have, Ooh, you guys, unexpected money coming your way. This person was just going about his business out, and working and plowing the fields when suddenly he found some treasure. So this could represent that. Ooh, look, and you have this is like an angel here putting some magic on you. Very nice. So this could represent too a lot of you getting promotions, or just getting lucky, or finding something that inspiration or a spark or something that helps changes your financial situation or your status, or gives you a boost in a project of some sort. Yeah, so really beautiful. It could also be, this Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles could be somebody that's bringing you an offer or giving you some money, and they could both of these cards could be related to a love life as well, some kind of pool. I mean, I feel like here we have gold, right? And we have her holding a bunch of it's sugarlight, but it looks like a cup full of gold there. So definitely, just like I said in other readings, it's like one area of your life can trickle over to the other, and when you find abundance in one place, it trickles over to the other parts of your life as well. All right, so let's see what your charms have to say. Okay. Ooh-hoo-hoo. You might be dancing under a chandelier. That's the Beauty and the Beast chandelier there. We'll say you're at this party dancing. Ooh, you've got the red thread. You're very connected to somebody else that you just can't help it. You're very magnetized to them. There's the male wedding ring. It's very big. I call it the masculine wedding ring. It's actually my thumb ring. It's so big. But this could represent somebody who is letting go, codependency, or or making a commitment to you. So there is Big Ben, which represents divine timing, and the Eiffel Tower, which represents destinations, maybe something French or French related. It could represent, with the Fleur de Lis, it could represent New Orleans too, and my heart goes out to all of those in New Orleans who need our extra prayers. But also it can represent the fact that you're a transmitter tower. You're sending out these messages out into the universe to receive that which you desire. There could be some traveling going on here in September. There is a strong, sturdy situation, and it's long-lasting, and there is commitment here, especially with the Knight of Pentacles. That also represents a committed person, somebody who wants to be stable and put a ring on it. Then you have music in the air and a cool idea, and the Holland windmill. Windmills often make me think of energy too, and power, and the way the air signs have certain kind of power, and this is all sort of balancing the different powers of the different elements that you have maybe in your chart or between you and another person. All right, so well, so let's see. So I hope you guys like that. Thumbs up if you like that. Feel free to comment below. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. I would love to have you. And if you're a subscriber, hello. Thank you for stopping by. Check out the description box for anything that you need. There's a bunch of links to places where to find me. So come hang out with me, and Instagram, and sing with me on Smule. And you can get a private reading if you like. Just check out my email address and I'll send you a how-to. And yeah, I can cover any subject that you're interested in, but I do have a recommended list of subjects that you might like to try, different playlists. Not playlists, well, I have playlists too, but different spreads and things that you might like to try according to to what you like. So before I go, I just want to shout out my beautiful members. Members are people who just took that extra time to give a little money to help the channel keep going. And with the membership, these people get perks and badges and emojis and free readings. And so starting at the Platinum Pixie, there's Lupe C. Hi, Lupe. Claudia Lane. Hi, Claudia. Claire. Hi, Claire. My Golden Fairy, Leo Sunchild Ash. My Twin Flame, Luisa Silva. Fool of Faithers, Wolfie and Wesley and Sunny King and Anastasia and Wild Owl Rose. The Sparkles of Light, Kim Califf, A.A. Sachi, Patricia, Valeska, Jaden, Chrissy, Jessica D, Jessica Johnson, Mona, Mystic Mountain Dance, Amanda, and Brian. And then my Patreons, Sylvie, Trini, and Melanie. Thank you all so much for your beautiful support. Check out that Patreon page. I'm going to be posting pictures of my, well, I have been, my upcoming deck that I'm making, a Lenormand. And in fact, I thought I was done with my heart Lenormand card, but I added some more details to it, so I'm going to post that so you can see, but you have to be a patron to see it. It all it takes is starts at $1.99, I think, and then it goes all the way up pretty high if you want to be one of those big donors, but it doesn't matter. Whether you give a lot or a little or just visit, I appreciate you supporting this channel and coming and stopping by. Thank you so much. Faith, Trust, and Pixie Dust.